answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when
Wait, we can't hear you, Sax.
I'm Max. Hello, and welcome to the HarDWood, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If anybody knows what today is, today was the NBA trade deadline that ended today at 3 Eastern time, 2 Central, me and Dan the Dick Warner time. And so we just wanted to pop on here and give everybody a little information as to some of the large trades that have been going on around the association in the past week or so, especially
I would say last 24 hours.
Yeah, last 24 hours have been huge too. Last 24 hours, Josie, have been huge. Josie, your Rockets didn't do anything. Did you expect them to?
I kind of did feel, and I wish Dan was here because he'd be shitting on me right now because I'd mentioned the Rockets team on every fucking show I'm on.
Hey, that's fine. That's why we're here. I want to hear what you think about your team.
I kind of thought a Harden move would have been made. I kind of thought that was in the works because he had talked about wanting to come back.
Yeah. And that's still in play. There's been rumblings about him and Kevin Durant joining up potentially in Houston at some point. So you never know.
Is KD's trade to Phoenix, is that just through the season?
I was trying to see how left he had on his contract, but they did do an extension. So, I mean, at the same point, he is locked in. He is locked in.
pretty sure Harden is done with Philly at the end of this season.
Correct. Yep. So he could easily go back. Absolutely.
Maybe they decided that they were just going to hold on. There's no point to trade him.
Yeah.
I mean, Rockets season is in the dumpster.
In the toilet anyway. It's in the toilet.
I think they're one of the only teams that have already they can't clinch. Like their playoff chances are over.
Yeah, and at this point, why would you? Because I mean, your lottery hopes are extremely high at this point.
Got a good shot at getting a good pick. So
absolutely. So at this point, I would definitely say that it would be very stupid for them at this point to make any moves.
I was a little disappointed. The Rockets are sitting at 13-42 right now.
They are, yes.
Wow, the Spurs suck too this year. What the hell?
Yeah, the Spurs haven't been good for a few years now, Josie. They are definitely in what I would like to call a rebuild mode. They've been in Rockets territory for a couple of seasons now. So
I mean, they've lost 10 straight.
This isn't your dad's Spurs, Josie. You know what I mean?
I mean, I was a little disappointed that they didn't make any moves, but I'm not surprised that they didn't make any moves. Like I said, this season. Well, I mean, we're coming
absolutely,
in.
And and you're not going to give away, you're not going to give away any draft capital at this point because you don't have anything that's solidified to feel like, oh, okay, yeah, we can make this move or that move. So.
I mean, I've said it before on this show. I feel like we have some good young talent. Jalen Green.
Oh, absolutely.
As we've said many times, Jalen Green is a dog.
Yes.
Kevin Porter Jr., if he can stay on the straight and narrow, is a dog. But I do still feel that we do. And then we did pick up someone a couple of weeks ago. I don't even remember the name. That I heard was supposed to be a good addition, but we need a veteran.
You guys did actually now that I say that, is today the 9th? Today is the 9th. You guys actually picked up in a 3-team deal today. You guys actually picked up John Wall and Danny Green.
Wait, John Wall came back to Houston?
He came back. He's back. And they gave away, of course. I kind of forgot about it actually with all the Kevin Durant and Lakers stuff. I kind of forgot about it. Yeah, that did happen today. Eric Gordon went to the Clippers today. The Clippers made some moves.
Fuck yes, thank you.
So now he can sleep peacefully in his LA Airbnb, knowing that he no longer has to be a Houston Rocket.
I'm really surprised John Wall came back. He just was on record not long ago calling us beyond trash.
Oh, absolutely. But when there's a spot for him to actually get some quality minutes, I mean, because then he can build up his equity there for summertime.
It was John Wall and Danny Green.
John Wall and Danny Green you picked up. And
I think he's a past Rocket too.
I believe so. I'm more familiar with him in the Spurs aspect of things. Spurs, but
I loved him on the Spurs. I mean, he was on the Kawhi Leonard Spurs. So,
and I believe he had a stint in the Grizzlies. Let me look that up because I am curious now where all Danny Green has been because he's definitely a journeyman. That's for sure. He has been around the block.
I mean, I'm happy for that just for the sheer fact that Eric Gordon is gone. He has been cancer that team all season. All he does is talk shit. And I'm sorry, I understand not being necessarily happy where you are, but I don't think players should talk shit on team. And it's the same issue I have with Kyrie.
You're not a Kyrie guy either, huh?
I don't like Kyrie's attitude. Can I lie to you and say that he's not a talented player? No, he is.
He's the best guard in the league, if you ask me.
He's the best guard in the league when he's playing and healthy.
His handles. Yeah, I guess I understand your point there, Josie, because when he's available, like he's been for the Brooklyn Nets, this first half of the season, basically, I mean, he's been phenomenal. It's just been, when are you going to be available for me? And, when are you going to start giving shit,
So
basically, Josie.
the deal is Eric Gordon to the Clippers, Luke
Absolutely.
Kennard to the Grizzlies, and then for that,
Former Dookie, Luke
the
Kennard.
Rockets got the best deal out of this trade. They got John Wall, Danny
Yes, they
Green,
did.
3 second-round picks via the Grizzlies, and the rights to the Bucks pick with the Clippers in 2023.
Absolutely. Yeah,
So-
it's gonna be that's a good trade for them. And it's kind of like you alluded to a couple last week, I believe, Josie, when you said, you really need a veteran presence. And so
We do.
so I'm
John
not
Wall
sure. Yeah,
and Danny Green can have a good attitude, they could be those veterans.
absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth there. I think if Danny Green can, especially Danny Green, I don't know, not so much John Wall, but if Danny Green can, be that anchor for that young group, I think, that's definitely beneficial.
So Dan, you missed it. We're already talking about the Rockets.
I literally was just going to say that. I was going to be like, hey, I haven't been listening, but are we talking about the Rockets yet? Are we on them?
And actually, this was not me. Stacks brought it up.
Yeah, Stacks brought it up. This guy.
It's just infectious.
We were originally talking that they didn't make any moves, and then Stacks saw that they actually, at the end of the deadline, really, like in the last hour or so, they made a deal. Eric Gordon went to the Clippers. Grizzlies Luke Kennard went to the Grizzlies.
They stockpiled picks. They stockpiled picks, didn't they?
They got John Wall and Danny Green.
The Clippers did, for sure. Clippers got 3 second-round picks.
No. That's all to the Rockets. The only thing the Clippers got Eric Gordon. That's all they got. Grizzlies got Luke Kennard. That's all they got. Rockets got John Wall, Danny Green, 3 second-round picks, and the rights to the Bucks pick with the Clippers in 2023.
Well, goddamn.
That's a fucking deal and a half. Well,
that's what I said.
That's a haul.
Well, okay, so it was Wall and who else?
Danny Green.
And Danny Green,
See,
former Spurs.
Those are 2 huge contracts that they're just going to want to get off. That's nothing for the future right there. That's literally just that's contractual shit, right?
No. Absolutely.
That's contractual shit, right? So they
get yourself in a good cap situation at the end of the year.
And I bet you both of those are just through the contract or through the year. Like there'll be no extension. There'll be nothing like that. I was telling Stacks I kind of thought some movement on the Harden situation would happen, because there's been a lot of talks there, like for the past couple of months, of him wanting to come back to Houston. But his contract,
he's missing those strip clubs, Josie. He's missing those strip clubs.
His contract with Philly is up at the end of the season. Like I said, Rockets season is over. Said 13-42. So there's no point right now. And I'm surprised John Wall. I know players don't really have a lot of say in where they get traded, but I would be surprised if John Wall even steps on.
That might be a buyout situation too, Josie. Let's be honest.
Maybe
that might be a buyout situation
because he just went on record saying that the Rockets are garbage.
Yeah. And then, sorry, go ahead, Sex.
No, you're good, Josie. I was just gonna let you know, since we did look it up, because I kind of forgot about it. Danny Green has played for the Cavaliers, the Spurs, the Raptors, the Lakers, the 76ers, and the Grizzlies.
That's a lot of movement.
Yep, he's a journeyman, that's for sure.
Well, but the thing is, there's dudes who have been traded more times in the amount of time that he's obviously he's a pretty active player as far as teams he plays for. But he actually ends up making a little bit of a stamp on all those teams is the weirdest part. You know what I'm saying? So he'll stick with a team for a second, and it's he's actually really good with them. I think he plays best if he is just literally plug and play, just wherever he goes.
He's the Ryan Fitzpatrick of basketball.
He's a 3-and-D guy. That's he's got 3. The Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's it. Yeah.
Ryan, I've said this before on other shows. I fully believe Ryan is a Hall of Famer just for the sheer fact that he was a guy who could come into a team for a season or two, keep the team around 8-8, 9-7.
Keep them respectable.
Keep them respectable while they try and figure things out. He did it with my Texans.
Yes, he did.
Truly made a 15, 16. But, well, I realize you got to look at the Hall of Famer a little differently.
How about Hall of Fame honorable mention, Josie?
Yeah. I would say that he was the first guy to ever make a pretty successful career out of just being a plug and play quarterback.
Yeah, he made a good amount of money too. That's for sure.
So,
but I like Danny in San Antonio. I mean, honestly, had Kawhi not had Danny Green in San Antonio, he may not have been as good in San Antonio as he was.
I was just gonna say 3-time.
I agree.
3-time. I'm looking at his numbers right now. 11-year career, won has 3 titles. So this will be his 12th to 13th season. 9 points, 3.5 boards, 1.5 assists a game for his career, but has those 3 titles, and like Josie was saying, is an integral part of all of those in a weird way.
Yeah,
just because of what he does well, and his game like translates really well to the playoffs, like really well.
Yes,
that's why he's insurance. That's why teams pick him up, man. He's insurance. He can go out there and get you a 3 or 2. You know,
motherfucker gets paid too.
He does. He does get paid.
Dan, what I was saying is just thank God that it got rid of Eric Gordon. I realized
Thank God for Eric Gordon. You get him out of there because he deserves to be in a better situation, man.
So I grew up. Stax and I grew up around a guy named Eric Gordon, who was one of my buddies. Do you remember him, Stax? You remember that name at all?
Yeah, I remember that name. Yeah.
From Rulo. Shout out to Eric Gordon. That's what I think of every time I think of Eric Gordon in the NBA. I'm like,
heard the name.
Eric, Gordon was just a smaller guy, smaller white guy. So I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I've always downed Eric Gordon's significance for that for some reason. Anyway, side story.
No, that's awesome.
No, he's clearly just a fucking overpaid vet, dude. He should probably just roll out the back door, maybe not make any more noise, because that's pretty much. I mean, it's whatever.
You think he's going to see court time in LA on the Clippers? You think he'll actually see a lot of court time?
To fill minutes.
He could now that oh my God, Kennard is gone. Yeah, now that Kennard is gone. Thank you, Josie. Tongue tied
for all the white guys.
Yeah, for all the white guys. Dookie, by the way, everybody. For those at home and for those on the show that don't know, Luke Kennard, Dookie. Thank you.
For those of you who don't know Duke, they're part of the NBA GL.
Yeah, we really are. We really are. Yes. It's a factory. We're not so hot this year, but sometimes it's hit and miss, and this year it's definitely hit and miss. But it's still that factory. The wheel keeps turning.
Right, and you have young guys like Jalen Williams killed LA the other night.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Killed him. That dude is fucking really good. That dude is solid. Legitimate.
He's solid.
That was the worst part about the whole fucking LeBron breaking the record thing. Like that was the worst part. That they lost. Yeah. And how they did it. And actually, I saw the Anthony Davis. Did you see the Anthony Davis film, dude?
I did. Jalen Williams. He played at Arkansas.
Oh, who am I thinking of then? Yeah. Jalen Duren. Sorry.
Duren is who you're thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. That I didn't watch him the other night because he played for the Pistons.
You're good.
I saw a highlight of it.
Yeah. But did you see that? I put that in the group chat with the Anthony Davis sitting down. What a clown ass, by the way.
Josie, did you see that?
Trade his ass.
That he's upset with LeBron outstaging him or something like that.
What in the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
That is the most ridiculous shit. He was clearly sitting down though, like during everybody else in the entire stadium.
Zero fucks. He wasn't even paying attention to the shot that he made. The shot that got the record, by the way, the turnaround fade.
It's so quick, weird.
If you missed it, LeBron broke the all-time scoring.
Hell yeah, he did.
If anybody's watching this show right now that doesn't at least have a sampling of that happening, I don't know if you tuned into the wrong show, but we're actually called we do NBA, the National Basketball Association of Professional Sport.
I'm surprised Dan's not dripped out.
If the content, I will be tonight. I mean, it's after dark, not 10 Eastern, 9 Central. No. They start playing our fucking team. I just run our fucking ad right in the middle of it. I forgot what I was talking about. Sorry.
But yeah,
I was trying to run our ad.
Anthony Davis is what you're talking about. Anthony Davis.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
it was weird though because when LeBron broke the record and they were like all like dapping each other up or whatever they're doing, just congratulating.
Yeah,
I saw this man literally just dap up LeBron James, right, and then fucking roll his eyes like fucking. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then I went and saw that video that you posted, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Well, what a fucking baby.
And at the same time, Dan, like, I honestly wasn't kidding in the chat when I said trade his ass, because eventually they're gonna have to trade him.
They are gonna
they're gonna have to trade him eventually.
The problem is we've talked about many times, he's an injury to AD is like death and taxes.
Exactly. That's why you get rid of him. That's why you get rid of him now.
But a team doesn't want to take that cap. A team doesn't want to take on all that money.
Oh, somebody will. Somebody will. There ain't no question.
Steven and I talk about this all the time, but he's clearly one of the cases of a dude who doesn't like to play basketball that much.
No,
he just happened to be,
and not even to be standing up, Dan. That was another point that that Jalen Rose alluded to in the video that I sent out. Like to play basketball as long as you played the game, and to not even like get like a little bit excited for the fact that like this man just broke that kind of record that has been held that long by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's dumbfounding, Dan.
And the thing about it is, like, I can see a situation, like, it's so disrespectful. Like, it is so disrespectful. It's literally one. See, a lot of people aren't going to take a whole bunch of account into this, but like we are going to. Look at that. Our unique perspective. No, it is a big deal. It is a fucking big deal. If you know anything about team sports, if you know anything about team sports at all, it's a fucking huge deal. Nobody plays behind LeBron James. Nobody plays behind LeBron James on that team.
Nope. Well, I guess now that we're into it, what did we think of the D-Lo get? I mean, he's been getting buckets this year. I mean, he's been more efficient, but I still, I mean, granted, is it better than Westbrook? Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. But I mean, is he going to get where LeBron wants to go? I mean, obviously it was option 2. It was option 2 because they wanted Kyrie, and I get that. But I don't know, man.
There were 2 guys y'all said other than AD that needed to go off the Lakers, and that was Westbrook and Pat Bev, and you got rid of both.
Well, yeah. Did you see Westbrook pregame? They showed that too, like everywhere. Westbrook pregame, like wasn't even like in the team circle there, like a half court there underneath the basket. Like he was just kind of on his own. Like he knew his time was running short. It was just a matter of time, and it happened. But I mean, I don't know.
I have a theory for you, Stacks. Do you think that secretly the Lakers were shopping Anthony Davis and he figured out about it?
That's a good point, Dan. I don't know. Like it makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? It makes you wonder. For the lack of zero fucks given.
You can see Jeannie Blonde Bombshell.
Jeannie Blonde Bombshell bus.
Yeah, up there just fucking, but making that kind of stupid move. But she totally would have too, and then just like leaked it to somebody weirdly because why would you want him to know? I don't know.
And Dan, I'll be honest with you. In some ways, and I'm not saying it all falls on him because it doesn't. But in some ways, I kind of blame LeBron because if I'm LeBron, I would have wanted DeMar DeRozan before Russell Westbrook. And the Russell Westbrook thing was LeBron, 100%. No questions asked. That was a here you go, thank you. You know, you want us a title. Okay, here's Russ. But in my mind, give me DeRozan 10 times out of 10.
I think I agree with you 100%. By the way, yes, DeMar DeRozan is the superior player. I think in a lot of aspects, but he also plays a lot like LeBron does, and we know that LeBron doesn't like. Did he feel like he might have been grooming his replacement?
But at the same time, I think too, Dan, like the shot volume, like DeRozan takes smart shots. Like, I mean, I like Westbrook. I've said it on many occasions. I like his mentality. Sometimes is his shot selection great? No, it's not great. It fucking sucks.
He's washed.
But at the same time, like it's just
no. Yeah. No, he's not washed, dude. He's not washed.
He's
like
not.
Me and Stacks have been saying this for a while.
He could go right now to where he needs to go on a competitive team, and he'll get you off the bench. Shit, he should have stayed in Washington. Like let's be honest. Bradley Beal needs somebody.
That dude is still a certified freak athlete. Like, dude, his change of speed in games, Josie, I don't know if you've seen it, like, is unbelievable. Like, he's a fucking freak, dude. And, like, I don't know. It's just I would have. He flies around. He plays stupid for one. Like he's just so amped up and fucking angry. He is angry all the time when he's on the floor, and it's super weird to see. Like it's like a football player playing basketball, but he's actually still good at it. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like he's such a great athlete. He's so strong and shit. That like he's just so good at it, but he's not like actually good at basketball. He's not very, he's not. His finesse is not exactly Russ Westbrook's middle name, if you know what I mean. He doesn't, there's not many finger rolls and things going on with Russ Westbrook. He just fucking football player style, just jumping over the top. And it's just, but, and then he's super angry. He has a mustache for one.
Yeah.
Super angry. Dude, that mustache is fucking rocking.
It is rocking.
Have you seen that thing?
It's dirty. It's dirty. It's a dirty.
What is he, 14?
Yeah. I haven't figured it out yet.
The best mustache is kills.
Yeah, Kill. It's kind of the same deal though. For being honest, it's the same kind of deal that Kill's got going on. Dan, I'm sad, and I know Bradley Beal kind of did it to himself. But when all you got throughout the whole trade deadline to help that man was Kendrick Nunn in the trade for Rui Hachimura and some second round picks. Boy, that really does a lot for old Bradley Beal, doesn't it? Oh, boy, if you're Bradley Beal, you're sitting there, you're like, oh, yes, we got fucking Kendrick Nunn.
All right.
Brad, we're going to get you a ton of help, Brad. We're going to get you a ton of help, Brad. Okay? Kendrick Nunn's coming
bastard. Over. That poor bastard. That poor bastard.
I got a question for y'all on that topic.
What's up?
Biggest winner of the trade deadline and biggest loser of a team that actually made moves.
This is I'm not even trying to be biased right now. The Phoenix Suns are the winner of the trade deadline.
Yeah, agreed.
The Phoenix Suns are the winner of the trade deadline.
I would say it's Phoenix and probably Dallas.
Yes, right, Phoenix and Dallas. Dallas would be so. Phoenix and Dallas to me is like A1, or it's Phoenix and then it's like B and then it's Dallas. But in my mind, it's Phoenix because anytime you can get a Kevin Durant with Devin fucking Booker and Chris Paul, Jesus Christ, it's a wrap.
You think that's going to be their big three, though? Dan said last night it didn't happen, or it might have been you, Stacks, said in our chat last night that you thought Paul was going to get moved before the deadline. It didn't happen.
That might have been Dan. Well, I think eventually they will get off him. I think the Suns made this move knowing that Chris Paul is gonna be done.
So did that make them championship contenders?
Oh fuck yeah! That puts you right up in there, in my opinion.
Josie, also if you want to
put it right up in there. But anyway,
count it. If you want to look at it like that, I think that.
But even then, I don't know Dallas though. Sorry, Dan, to interrupt you. But even though Dallas, I don't even know if Dallas. Even them, I don't know. Kyrie's going to be great, but I don't know. Between the two of them. But, I mean, it's just those two. And Christian Wood, I expected more out of Christian Wood, especially early in the year. And so I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know if that gets you there. I don't know if it gets you there. Anyway, go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Christian Wood is like he's always the best guy in garbage time. You know what I'm saying? Like when they put all of the subs in, he's always the best player during that. And I'm not saying he plays garbage time because he doesn't. He plays prime minutes.
No, he plays prime minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you 100%.
Which is still fucking really good, dude. You can make a fucking mark. That's being really good, at the same time, he's not a 2. He's not a 2. He's a 4 at best.
So Phoenix, Dallas, biggest winners. Who is the biggest loser out of, again, teams that actually made moves? So that takes out really the Rockets, Chicago.
Brooklyn
for sure.
And
I think Brooklyn has submitted that they're in a rebuilding.
Well, I know. It's harmoniously. They're singing
everything.
Rebuild.
Biggest loser outside of Brooklyn, I guess, because Brooklyn would be the best, maybe the greatest planning for the future.
That's what I'm saying, because from what and y'all know, I'm not as caught up on NBA as y'all are, so I don't know as much. But from what I've seen, Brooklyn has potential now. They've got some good young stars that they can build around, and probably be dominant. Now, it does suck for everything that they did, everything that they gave away, everything that they tried to do with KD and Kyrie and Harden.
Yeah.
That nothing came out of it. That,
also, sleeper, though.
One playoff appearance between the three of those guys?
Yeah.
And also
between the three, yeah.
Brooklyn's future, Josie, not real bright just from the beginning of that. Like that roster is garbage. Like it's probably bottom 5 in the NBA, and the young talent on it's really not that great either. It's kind of a because now you have what Spencer Dinwiddie's not that young. I think he is pretty young, but he's not like that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so they don't have.
He's in his 30s for sure.
And, right, yeah. And even when he is like even when he is the best he's been, like he's not a one or like anybody close to fucking Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nobody close to like that roster dropped off big time. It was top heavy. So
it was top heavy.
Yeah, but still, like Josie said, I mean, they're just conceding to the future. I mean, like, why would you not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
What do you have left? Like that situation's so fucked. They just basically wiped it out and started over. So.
A couple of sleepers in my mind here. It was a 3-team deal. Brooklyn again in the middle of it. Jay Crowder.
Saw this one.
Goes to Milwaukee, and then Brooklyn gets 2 second-round picks. But then the Pacers, though, they get George Hill, Serge Ibaka, and Jordan Nwora. I like that for the Pacers. And honestly, Jay Crowder, granted, he's kind of getting in that Udonis Haslem type realm of his career now. It seems like, I mean, he's not as old, but I mean, still, I mean, if he can get you some minutes. And so that's good bench depth for Milwaukee.
So I wanted to see if the broadcast boys had said anything about because he's been making some really funny videos about the Kyrie trade and everything, and I wanted to see if he'd made a KD video yet. But he did a video on LeBron. And he mentioned AD, and he said AD suffering from permanent back soreness. Just him sitting there scowling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's hilarious. Fuck AD. Fuck AD, man.
If you take just one last thing on the Lakers deal.
I'm not a hater.
No. AD.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
for
crazy.
Sure.
For him to even think, Josie,
and they say
he's
LeBron's
on the same
soft,
fucking
they say
level.
LeBron's soft.
Oh my god. Yeah, no shit. Like, so the Russ Westbrook trade would have been so bad if it wasn't if you just take personalities out of it. Like that looks so bad on LA's part, really, though, if you think about it. Like it's like, okay, what'd you get back? I mean, like because Russ Westbrook is he's 33, so he doesn't have a whole lot left, but like he's still that guy's not. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, Dan. I'm telling you right now, if athletically this man could be, honestly, I don't know about. I mean, he could start. Let's be fair. This man could start, and it is what it is. But even as a bench, coming off as a 6-man or something like that, if he's willing to put himself in that role, I mean, goddamn, yeah.
If you're like
somebody.
So he went to Minnesota, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Which I kind of like. Honestly,
I do too.
Ask me. I like that for them. I was trying to double check to make sure that's where he did go. Here, let me pop that up.
That's a place though, Stacks, that like he can go and like they're not like upper echelon Western Conference, right? So they're still going to be in that 6 to 12
But they're not in the basement
spot.
either, and they've been doing it without Cat, and they're not in the basement.
Perfect spot to just let Russ Westbrook loose. You know what I'm saying? Like just be like, all right, Russ. Play like I want Oklahoma City Russ mentality. You go after every fucking loose ball. You fucking get 4 or 5 fouls a game. Like we don't give a shit. Just game's crazy.
That's
the Russ.
He went to the Jazz. He went to the Jazz. But it'll
that's
probably
the Russ I wanted on
like
Houston.
we said last night, it'll be a buyout situation anyway. It'll be a buyout. He's not staying in Utah for more than 10 minutes. He's not staying in Utah.
So he's coming right back to Los Angeles. In a shocking turn of events, Los Angeles re-signs.
Jazz buys them out, and they
some people have said the Clippers. Some people have said the Clippers. I've seen some reports I'm trying to think where else I've seen, but Clippers was definitely one that I saw. Yeah, he could definitely help somebody. So, definitely one of those playoff teams need to pick him up because he's an added piece teams need.
Josie's so down on Russ Westbrook, saying he's washed and stuff.
Yeah, goddamn.
I heard you say that a couple times.
I wanted what you said. I wanted.
Did you just want Russell Westbrook to stay in Houston, and so now you're salty because he didn't? Or, I mean, what's the deal here?
At that point, no one could play with Harden. Harden just no matter what, Harden just wanted to be.
Chris Paul could. They should have fucking won that too, by the way. People forget how good that Houston Rockets team was.
That season,
when Chris Paul was there, they should have won. They should have beat the Warriors. Had Paul not gotten hurt, they would have beat in my opinion, they would have beat the Warriors that year. They would have beat the Warriors that year. Period. End of story. In my opinion.
Dan's face.
And I'm just being honest because I
don't know if they'd have beat the Warriors that season, but they'd have made a run. They'd have definitely made a run.
They would have beat the Warriors. I truly believe that. I truly believe they would have beat the Warriors.
But no, same thing what Dan said. In Houston, I would have loved to seen OKC Westbrook. I think if we could have gotten OKC Westbrook with Harden, it'd have been a good mix, but it didn't work that way.
But that's the thing, though. I think people are down on him because they think his mentality switches. That man's mentality never really switches. Like, let's be honest. When that guy's on the floor, he is the fucking definition of a fucking dog. Motherfucker is a dog. Absolutely. Period. Dude. We talk about dogs on this show. Russell Westbrook. Dog. In the fucking dictionary, you look up a dog in the dictionary. Russell Westbrook's face is right there.
That's just a cutout.
It is.
Cutout of Russell Westbrook's face. Yeah. With that fucking mustache going on.
Yeah.
In a scowl.
Absolutely. Fucking bulldog looking motherfucker. Yeah.
Love it.
I'm about to have to jump off here to go call my daughter, but I got the portal for y'all today.
Yes.
Got the portal.
All right. So there's your.
I got a guess already, but I'm going to be wrong because I'm going to
say it, Sax.
Yeah.
We're thinking of the same guy.
No, you go for it, Dan. I went last time. You go for it.
No, I mean, I was gonna have to say it. Is that Ja Morant? I was gonna have to just because of the hair.
Ja.
It's not because it's not above his head, but
absolutely. And then I had another one in mind too.
Okay, so
Bones Highland was my guess.
These are both guesses of the one we did the other day, Dan.
Yeah, damn.
I don't remember that one actually. I never have one, but I got one.
Oh, shit! You made me think of one. What about Jalen Brunson? You just made me think of one. Jalen Brunson. Or wait, how old is he? Never mind. Wait, how old is he though?
He's over 21.
Yeah. So Jalen Brunson
makes sense. Well, hey, no. He's over 6'4".
Oh shit! Well then, never. Wait, is he
between 24?
Oh, okay, he's 6'3".
He's 24 years old.
Okay, yeah, that could be right.
And he's 6'6".
He's 6'6". Oh shit! Well then, that ain't Jalen Brunson.
No,
but a good guess. He is in the East Atlantic.
Oh, we got him in the East Atlantic though.
East Atlantic is
dandy little.
Yep.
Division sheet
because the fucking division shit is fucking stupid.
God damn!
And they should just get the
because that's a thing that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Because
this is not lack of NBA knowledge right here, guys.
Dan,
just
who do
as a disclaimer,
podcast, we pay attention to the divisions
because we give a shit. Because it's all the same thing anyway.
Because I'm not saying because I'm saying East and West all day.
There's literally not even like a point where like they just play one team more. They still play all the teams equal amounts.
On the divisions? Fuck no.
They don't even fucking care. It's just like a weird thing. Like, oh, we're just gonna put them in this part of the country for no reason at all.
All right. Here we go, Dan. I got it. So the dude either plays for the Celtics, the Nets, or Philly, or the Raptors. So Celtics.
Scotty Barnes.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Dan. I like what you're putting down there.
Oh my God!
Shit, he's on Toronto. That narrows it down.
Yeah, it does.
6'6" plays for
plays for Toronto. Yeah.
6'5" probably actually. So plays for Toronto, is 24 years old.
I'm not gonna look this up, guys.
You got 2 more guesses.
I mean,
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look at it without cheating.
Is Kawhi still on Toronto? He's not that tall.
Kawhi has played for the Clippers since.
It's
all right.
How tall?
Josie, I was literally gonna say that. I was gonna be like, is it Kawhi Leonard? Kind of as a joke,
Dan,
but like,
Dan, is
not.
it? Oh my God, Dan, is it Delano Banton from Nebraska?
Wow, they're gonna go that obscure.
You're gonna have to spell that one for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's DALANO.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh shit!
That's a good guess though.
Damn it.
That'd have been perfect.
24-6-6.
That would have been perfect, giving the fitting of who we are as people.
Josie, have it tailored next time to who we are as people, because that would have been perfect. You should.
I have all the control over.
Guys,
like he's from. Yeah.
Where's he from, Josie? Where's he from? Delano Banton.
Delano Banton. Where do you go to school?
Yeah, he did. That motherfucker. Go big red motherfuckers.
Woo! We like to just have a good whoop session every once in a while.
I got one more guess, but I don't think it's right because he's older than 20, or because he's older than 20. It's not Pascal Siakam. We know that for a fact. It's not Precious Achua, because just judging by the facial feature, it doesn't look like Precious Achua.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You think it's Precious Achua?
Dude, he's got the crazy dreads like that, bro.
He does, but it's just the way it falls.
It is.
Is it fucking Precious Achua?
Precious Achua.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, so we got one more left.
We got one more guess left.
And this will, if y'all don't get this, this will be the first one y'all haven't gotten.
Like, what do I gotta do here?
What do I gotta do here? Were you looking it up? You asshole.
Me? No. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not looking it up.
I'm fucking with you, dude. I'm fucking with you.
Okay. I know, but I promise I'm not. But
it's fucking Gary Trent Jr., bro. It's fucking Gary Trent Jr.
See, I thought about that, but I thought he was in the 23 range. That was one of my first people. If it's Gary Trent Jr., I'm gonna be pissed.
Final guess.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
For it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. Fuck you, Poodle.
Good job, Stacks. I knew you were on that one. We were on that one. That was never in jeopardy. That was never in jeopardy.
We're never in jeopardy, but
we're never gonna lose one of these.
So how old is Gary Trent Jr.? That's my question, because I thought he was a little bit younger than that. JC,
he's 25. He's 24. 25.
He's 24. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
100% so far, boys.
But how tall is he though? Because he's not 6'7".
6'5".
6'5".
Oh bullshit. That's a lie. He's not 6'5".
He's probably he's like a normal person, 6'3.5", something like that.
I was gonna say 6'4" tops, but
yeah,
whatever. Okay, we got it.
They embellish a bit.
Streak continues, motherfuckers.
High five, Sex.
All right, boys.
We're gonna do a GBR.
GBR.
Y'all have a good night.
You have a good one too, Josie.
Josie, can you just say GBR real quick before you go?
GBR.
GBR.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll cut that. That's in the reel.
Yes, we are cutting that one. Dan, is there any other ones that you want to hit? Because my thing is, real quick before we get on it, just because my cousin lives in Minnesota, used to work for the Timberwolves, I got to talk about him for 2 seconds. This team, it makes no sense to me. I like Mike Conley. When they were in the 3-team deal with the Lakers and then the Jazz, who obviously, like we said earlier, got Russell Westbrook. What in God's name does that do for you, getting Mike Conley at this stage of his career? Like, if I'm them, like, I don't know if I would have moved off D'Angelo Russell. This group has played so well together while Cat has been out. Granted, I'm not a huge D'Angelo Russell guy, but my cousin will say I'm going to eat my words. My cousin is going to say I'm going to eat my words. But to be fair, like, I don't know. Like, I thought that group was playing well together. Some of their bench players were coming up and playing well, and they weren't technically in the basement yet. And we all know Anthony Edwards is a dog. He's a dog. Dog. Yeah. And so it's one of those things where it's just like I'm confused by that, but I guess that's why I'm not in a front office somewhere, Dan.
Can you do the McAfee thing again?
Dog.
Dog. That's so good, dude. That's so good. I was like, that's Pat McAfee impression. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
I actually got it. I was like,
yeah.
I got you.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, I was trying to see. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's any other ones that I really wanted to hit, but like some of them weren't all that sexy. Like we had a few. I guess Josh Hart gets traded to the Knicks. Okay, I guess. The Knicks traded away Cam Reddish, another Dookie, by the way. Salute.
Cam.
Ryan Archie Diacono. Where did he go to school, Dan?
He went to hang on, give me a second.
You're good. Think about it. Blue blood, if that helps.
Not Villanova, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. And then Ski Mikhailuk from KU, former Jayhawk.
Yep.
So yeah, Josh Hart. I don't think that's a terrible get for the Knicks. I don't know how much that's going to elevate you. I love what Jalen Brunson's doing right now, but yeah, I don't know how much that does for the Knicks.
I think the real question of the whole thing, Stacks, wouldn't you agree? Probably is that Phoenix. How this works in Phoenix is really the biggest story for the NBA.
Oh, no doubt, 1,000%.
That's now a powerhouse.
Yeah.
They're a top three.
That's a top three. End of story. On paper, top three.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it earlier in the chat, Dan. I got tickets this morning. I'm going to Phoenix.
Yes, I did.
I'm going to Phoenix. I'm so excited. Hopefully Durant is playing by that point. They're playing the Nuggets at night. They were going to play the Lakers like that next week, but it didn't work out with my wife's schedule, so we couldn't make it work. I wanted to go to the Laker game. I was upset about it, but life goes on. But hey,
we'll make one. Hey, LeBron's got at least 7 years left, so we got like a 7-year span. We can. I mean, at this point,
you mean 5 tops, right? I don't know about 7.
I'm gonna go. He plays another 7. I'm gonna go that he plays until he's 44. Possibly 40. Into his year 45 season, dude. Do you think? Okay, so do you think that just passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the other night was like this dude? As much as we want him to beat Jordan in the GOAT conversation, LeBron James wants to beat Jordan in the GOAT conversation 1,000,000 fucking trillion times more.
A million times. No matter how humble this man is, no matter how humble he is, this man wants to beat him. He wants to do it. And we're starting to see it because as he's grown from his rookie year and on, he was always passive about it. He's like, he kind of, honestly, in my mind, he kind of stole what Jordan said. Like, I'm not here to argue that. That's your guys' thing to debate. But like now, like honestly, somebody brought it up on Twitter. I don't remember who it was the other night, but honestly, I wanted him to fucking own it the other night, man. Be fucking cocky, own that shit, and just fucking double down on it and say, yeah, motherfucker, I'm the GOAT.
I feel like, Stacks, I'm with you 100%. I thought the same thing, but like, I think that he's waiting for the correct moment because I don't think that he's even fucking close to done, dude. I don't think he's even close to done. It's clear that he's not close to done.
No.
I would agree. He's got 3 to 4 more if he can do at this level. Like 3 or 4 more years he can do at this level.
Yeah. At this
level. And then he's still going to be fucking
this level.
Still going to be 20, 29 and fucking 8.
Yep.
Possibly drop under 20 if that happens.
Dan, honestly, here's my question. I know everybody talks about rings all the time and it is what it is. It's ring culture, ring this, ring that. If he gets 6, Dan, what if he gets 6? Dan, if he gets 6, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying I'm excited for KD because that boy's got 2, and I want him to get a third. And so hopefully that happens for him. And because honestly, in my opinion, I don't know how much this elevates the Lakers this year. I mean, yeah, it's going to help you. And I get it, what Will said in the chat. The West is wide open. I agree with that. The West is wide open. But even then, like, if AD is not as bought in as he seems not to be, like, that's an issue, number one, because LeBron can't do it by himself. And,
Absolutely.
yeah, D'Lo can score as much as he wants. And Rui, by the way, Dan, played his ass off the other night. Played his ass off.
I
Rui,
like him.
Baby. Rui, fucking love that kid. Love that kid.
He just fucking straight like plays hard, and he's clearly like a really, really good athlete who's just like he's obviously young and he's focused. It seems like all the time. That motherfucker is like
he's locked in. That's that Gonzaga. That's that Gonzaga mentality.
First Japanese player ever drafted in the NBA first round. So
1000%. Shout out to Rui. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Regular watcher of the show.
Yeah,
he'll be on at some point. Hey, text me, Rui. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Rui. Yeah, give us a text, man.
By the way,
love to interview.
You have a cousin who works for the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves, and they've never been on the show. So just saying that real quick.
Well, I did. He did work.
Does it matter?
In sales. Well, you probably know who he is.
Who? Oh, well, let's not. Yeah. But yes.
Yeah. Probably. I'm assuming, but
we'll look to get him on the show.
Yeah, why not? Joe Sano, by the way, if you're privy to that name. Yeah,
absolutely.
Old Jonah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For a hot minute, his claim to fame while he was with the Warriors, Jamal Crawford held the door open for him. So he likes to keep that one in his back pocket.
Tucked.
So, yeah. So every
Joe
time
was always really cool. Joe was always really cool.
Right. Yeah. Joe's cool as shit. But it's like every time Jamal's on TV, Joe will be like, he'll snap me and he'll be like, oh, there's my boy.
There's Joe Montana, Joe Namath, Joe Burrow, and Joey Santo.
That's right. That's
the order that it kind of goes in.
Yeah. I'm biased. He might go before Burrow, but that's just me.
At this point, he's done more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Burrow's a little younger.
Yeah, Burrow's a little younger.
Got a couple years on him.
Prove it a little more, Burrow.
Right?
Goddamn.
Right?
Prove it a little more.
You just got beat by the greatest quarterback that's ever played in the NFL.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to start that narrative just yet, but that's another one that's going to start coming up, though.
Yes,
it's going to. How early are they going to crown? How early are people going to crown Patrick Mahomes? I know this is an NBA show, but how early are people going to? It doesn't matter.
Well, they already are.
It's whatever the fuck we want it to be shown.
The conversation's been had, and it'll continue.
He was number 2 on Tony Andi's list.
Yeah, that's insane. And I
didn't
even have him in my top
weird.
5 the other night, Dan. I didn't even have him in my top 5 the other night. Yeah, 7 was right to question me on that, but I'm kind of a purist in that sense. I'm not saying that he's not, but.
You like to see it where they've done the entirety of the career. They have some kind of resume and a legacy, if you will, right?
Yeah, correct. Absolutely.
It's a thing for sure. It's a huge part of it.
Yep.
But like,
and not just for me, everybody, certain individuals. Yeah.
But on the other side of it, you're also the kind of guy that is a LeBron as a GOAT fan. So you are seeing it on floor. Like that's the biggest difference, I think. Like,
yep.
You can rattle off to me the 6 for 6s. You can rattle off to me the fucking he never went to a game 7 in the finals. I understand these things. Like I know these are things that this man did, but like eye test wise, I've watched Michael Jordan games, dude.
He also never lost.
Never lost. Yeah. But like that's the same thing with Patrick Mahomes, dude. It's like
right.
Just eye test stuff. We're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like I've seen a lot of football, and there's never really guys who have been doing that kind of shit.
Not at this level. Hell no.
He's a baseball player.
Yeah. What's your prediction, Dan? You got a prediction for this weekend?
Super Bowl?
Yeah. Super Bowl.
Yeah, I've said from the beginning, I think the Chiefs are going to win. I don't think there's a way in hell that the NFL WWE doesn't let the Kansas City Chiefs win again. They're fucking America's favorite team is becoming the Kansas City Chiefs. You know that, right? Like they're in full transition with the Dallas Cowboys right now. They're in full transition to about to be the fucking flavor of the week, dude. There was already fucking diehard fans here, dude. Like there's the fans that live in Kansas City and around Kansas City, especially in Nebraska where we're from, are fucking hardcore.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else. So yeah,
they're hardcore, just like Nebraska. Like they're hardcore, and like they already had that fan base, and now Patrick Mahomes is like spreading it to the rest of the country. Like they don't care. They don't give a fuck that it's the Kansas City Chiefs, dude. They're a Patrick Mahomes fan, which means they're a Chiefs fan.
Which
and
means
then
by association. Yep.
$500 million was the best investment that anybody in Kansas City has made in the last 30 years.
So, yeah, for real. I agree with you.
As a person,
Yep.
They invested $500 million in a person, and he's going to make it back for them.
He's kind of like LeBron in that sense, don't you think?
Monumental scale. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if his teammates don't like him because everyone likes Patrick Mahomes though. But like, he could get all fucking prissy and shit when he gets older.
Sure.
He could.
Yeah.
He could.
Yeah.
It happened.
You've seen
his wife.
Yeah, no doubt. That says a lot, by the way. That says a lot, by the way, that he's married to her. That says a lot. Anyway,
it says a lot. It also says that he was with her in high school.
True.
So, but on his part, is also very smart because
absolutely
that's the only person if you actually know if they like you as a person or not. And it was probably what their 13-year-old selves.
Don't you think it's tough for athletes like that? Don't you think it's tough for athletes like that? I mean, and granted, I realize it's a no-brainer, so that shouldn't be a surprise. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, sometimes you just feel for those guys, because you see, and it's just across all sports, it's just hard.
I can sympathize, I can't empathize. But like,
correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see how to put myself in that position and see it's like literally Patrick Mahomes liked the 13-year-old version. And this is complete conjecture, everybody. This is obviously not in any way factually based. This is
factual evidence. This isn't facts.
Opinions, which if you don't know that before you start watching the show, you should probably we don't have a disclaimer or anything, but that's pretty much what we do. Right? I mean, no.
For sure.
But he fell in love with a 13-year-old girl or whatever, fell in love with her.
Yeah.
And they just dated I did it similarly from the time I was 13 to 16 or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just did it. Yeah. And then by the time he's 16 years old, there's already people approaching him about being a fucking million, about things that would make you enticing to people who aren't around you for the right reasons. Does that make sense?
Correct. No, absolutely, 100%. AKA what you got down there is your little hashtag because they be going after everybody. Don't matter your age at this point.
Or what you do for
you know what I mean?
Or what you do for a living. They, I believe they'll definitely be a talent agency for people who are on podcasts about sports.
Yeah, absolutely. Which they are. So
Clutch Sports.
So how many more times we got to say LeBron to get trending to get their attention?
I'll take. We just keep saying LeBron, and we just replace anything he, she, any pronouns with LeBron.
Bron.
Those Lebrons. Those Brons.
Those Brons. Yeah.
Yes. We just have to. We just got to make sure we get it out there in the comments.
Couldn't tell. It looked like a Bron. Couldn't tell. It looked like a Bron. Not sure.
Bron. Hashtag Bron.
Yeah. LBJ. We go. Oh, by the way, Dan, before we get out of here, what do you want to do? I'm not sure. Did you see yeah, for sure we should. That'd be great. Did you see Gloria the other night after he won? Literally was mic'd up, said, "You're the GOAT." She said it.
She did.
Said it. She said it.
I saw that.
She said it.
I saw that.
She said it, Dan. Yep.
Those celebrations are so interesting. If you guys don't if a lot of people see the record be broken, and I bet a lot of people didn't watch what happened afterwards, almost because it's sort of uncomfortable to see. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like uncomfortably almost like a staged kind of.
It's like you want to watch it happen, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm good. I can turn the channel now or whatever.
Right. Like I understand that, but if you just watch those, how awkward they get at times with because the dude doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. He's just in the middle of a game, right? And then he's got to stop, and they got to do a fucking video ceremony and shit. Yeah, and his family's out there all weird and stuff. They don't really know what they're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. You get to see a lot of the behind the scenes shit, like Sax is talking about right now. Yeah, and his mom is 100% on the fucking she's on our side. Gloria.
Hell yeah.
You're a welcome guest to the show.
Whether or not that head came out of her hoo-ha, she's on our side. And we're with it. Yeah.
She's on the LeBron train. She's on the GOAT train. So we're going
on the GOAT train.
She's on the GOAT train. So we're and she likes to get drunk too. You know?
Yeah. Hey, she's welcome on this show.
Okay.
Yeah,
come and have a couple of scotches,
Gloria.
Gloria.
I can send you some Michelob Ultra if you're into that.
We're going to talk about your son, but we're also going to talk about you.
Absolutely,
right?
Gloria.
We're talking about who Gloria is.
Too. Yeah, absolutely. Tell us. Yeah, break down your whole life story, Gloria. You know what I mean?
We should do an interview with Gloria. We should get her on the show.
Yeah.
And then just we don't ask one question about LeBron at all. There's no LeBron questions the whole time. It gets weird because people are expecting us to talk about LeBron, and we just keep talking about who Gloria is.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
I know, right? But
yeah,
we just wouldn't. That's the whole thing. And then
absolutely.
Like, we just
that'd be the
Gloria.
same thing if we had Wanda Durant on the show. By the way, Wanda, you're also welcome on the show.
I think that might get more YouTube hits if we actually did one without a question about LeBron.
Yeah.
Then
I
if we
so.
did,
it'd be all up in my algorithm. I'd be clicking
absolutely.
on.
I'd be like two guys do interview with LeBron James's mother and don't ask one question about LeBron James for 54 minutes.
Hey, Gloria, tell us about your cookbook. We really want to know how do you make that lasagna?
And we allow her to continuously just tell us because we just want to know about Gloria, and that's the whole thing. And we don't ask it. It's just that everybody expects us to that we're not going to do it.
Absolutely. Hey, Gloria, what do you drive the year before the Phenom was born? You know,
the chosen one.
Yeah, the chosen one. Yeah, either way,
that would make you married. That would. So there wasn't
for real.
The Holy Spirit was the Father.
So yeah,
I see what's happening here. Jesus already came once. He ain't back this soon.
Count it.
Count it.
Count it. Awesome. Dan, is there anything else? Anything you want to hit on? Trade deadline. Anything you saw that caught your eyeballs?
The Lakers got better because of personalities. Like that's how complex this really is. Like people see a lot of the fucking guys getting moved around. Like is Russ Westbrook and is D'Angelo Russell equivalent talent for Russ Westbrook? I don't know because the mind matters so much and like the relationships that you have within the team that it's not. They got better because of it. Like it'll get it. D'Angelo Russell coming back around from his original Lakers team, right?
Yeah.
Julius Randle's a free agent after this year.
Julius Randle's a free agent after this year.
Brandon Ingram might come jump on that train.
Yeah, dude. I stand pat. I stand fucking pat. I said for ad nauseum, do not get rid of fucking Brandon Ingram. And they did. What? Granted, I knew he was in his infancy stages, and I knew he wasn't at that level that he is now. And granted, is there some durability issues with the Pelicans right now? Absolutely. But at the same time, dude, fucking Brandon Ingram. I've said before on the show, I don't know what it is with those gangly, wiry players. It's attractive to me, Dan. It's attractive to these eyeballs.
I get it. I get it. Yeah. I totally get it. And it's just graceful. They tend to be graceful. They're very agile. Like it's the perfect basketball player is what it is, dude. Like it's exactly like if you were gonna make a guy to play a sport, that's how he's supposed to be built. You know what I'm saying? I guess
making a dude on 2K, you're making a dude like that, man.
It's obviously basketball's got unique properties of having to be big, but also very like finesse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of its calling card is like you have to be a little bit finesse in your size. And those guys are the best at it. So like I totally get what you're saying.
Also, real quick, I like this one. I saw this. I'm not sure. It happened. Today's the 9th, right? Yeah. So it happened today. Josh Richardson to the Pelicans. I like that pickup. He's been balling for the Spurs. I like that. The Spurs got back Devontae Graham and potentially 4 second-round picks. So shout out to the Pelicans there. I was a little surprised. I was reading a little bit earlier here. The Kings did not make a move, which kind of surprised me a tad. Not a ton, but just a little bit because, they're trying to make the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. So I thought maybe, they would try to do something to add to this little what you would call probably historic run for this group. Swiper's playing well, Sabonis, all them boys down there. So, I was surprised they didn't try and do something a little bit. But you know, it is what it is.
And it's kind of what you just said though. Like they're more of a team that's like built on that kind of like runish, like, hey, we're not supposed to be here kind of thing. And like you might not want to break that. You might not want to break that up because you'd have to break up a big nucleus of it to fucking get who, you know, you just don't go out and get some superstar dude, like just run him in the middle of the locker room and be like, hey, this guy's going to take all the shots now. And like those dudes are going to be like, fuck this, man. Like,
absolutely.
So that's kind of the thing. And go ahead.
And people forget too. People forget Luka could have been on the fucking Sacramento Kings. He could have been a Sacramento fucking King.
His career would have been a whole lot different.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Just from on an organizational standpoint, absolutely. I don't know if he's doing what he's doing right now, Dan.
On that same note,
I mean, he's still doing it. I mean, he's still putting up points. Don't get me wrong. He's putting his points up. But I mean, just from would he be in the MVP conversation right now? I don't know. I don't think so.
And you kind of were touching on it with Brandon Ingram, dude. Like Brandon Ingram and Randall and all those guys, they wouldn't be the same dudes if they were in LA with Bron. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't be the same guys.
If they stay.
Yeah.
Right.
They would be completely different players, which is the weirdest part. Like it's just like that development stage is crazy. But
absolutely.
Now that they've all flourished, I want them back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't just
1,000%.
Hindsight's always 2020. Hindsight is always 2020.
Again, I don't know if it's that Duke bias in me or not, but I love Brandon Ingram when he was at Duke, and I said he's got that dog in him, man, because he plays bigger than what he was. He played bigger than what he was, and you know, because he was playing in Salem, North Carolina, Jerry Stackhouse, you know, on that same playground type of deal, playing up against grown ass men, and and it would have been nice if the Lakers kept him, but obviously I understand why they didn't, because you know, if you have a chance to get, you know, AD, obviously at that point you're going to do it. But
you know the crazy part about
it in hindsight,
it's always 2020, man. It's always 2020. Like I mean, think about it. Like they go back that far, and they just didn't think that LeBron was going to fucking last this long. Like they were like, oh, he's got like 2 or 3 more years left.
2 or 3 years tops. Yeah.
Because that's normal. Because that's normal, guys. I don't think you understand what
they
drives
gave him the
this
Tom
man.
Brady treatment. Tom Brady treatment a little bit.
Stacks, if you had the opportunity to be the greatest at something in the world that anybody has ever been, like just that notion alone, think about your just natural human drive to get it right. And like it would just be, it's just amplified like crazy. Like this dude is fucking 12. Living for that shit, living for it.
He is.
Like that's all he wants to do. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like that's all, you would come obsessed with it.
That's
like,
all you know. That's all you know.
And
not to say that that's all you are, but that's all you know. And you're fucking good at it.
You ever interact with besides your wife and your mother tell you that you're fucking awesome all day long for literally your entire fucking life. They tell you how fucking awesome you are.
14 fucking years old, man.
They just tell you how fucking awesome you are.
Could you imagine that? And then at the same time, you know, and we've hit on this show ad nauseum too, the fact that I think it did kind of hurt him a little bit in some aspects to have that kind of fanfare at that age, because at the same time, as even though I love LeBron, you love LeBron, and we all know that, his head got big. It's pretty big. It always has been.
It is. So, and like, but you also can't like blame him. I guess you can blame him for it, but like you have to understand where that comes from too.
Yeah. At the same time, you can't blame him because, you know, no one just wakes up 14 and you're the fucking next phenom. You know what I mean?
There's a lot fucking worse things that LeBron James could have become.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. There's a lot as a human being. There's a lot worse things than him. Him being very dramatic. He is very dramatic. He is very Bronze Central. I understand that. He is. Yes, the guy has a big head. Guys, how in the fuck would you not? I'm sorry.
No,
that is
and that honestly goes really for any professional athlete, in my opinion. Any professional athlete, in my opinion. Period. Period. Yes. You made it to that high level.
There's obviously cases that are more intense, LeBron James's, but like
absolutely.
All of them are pretty fucking.
But there's a reason you got to the point that you're at.
And then you
have to
money,
carry yourself in a certain, in a certain light to get
money, publicity, good publicity, bad publicity, contracts, politics. Yep. All that money comes with more money, more problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
No shit. Yes.
And especially when they ask you about China. Oh.
What? Gonna go over there.
LeBron. Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
LeBron. Nike. Yeah. Right.
Oh my God. Yeah. He's what? The thing is, he has plausible deniability though. It's not like they tell them that shit.
Well, true. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I know. But if he's got an assistant, somebody's reading him that shit. He's not actually reading it, but somebody's like, yo, LeBron, did you see what they're doing? And he's like, oh, you can't tell me. It's in my contract. If you tell me, I don't want to know. Like
plausible deniability.
Sorry. Yeah, plausible deniability. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
still. Yeah.
So he knows.
Yeah. He
that
does.
motherfucker knows.
Yeah. And then he has to act ignorant. Like,
join us.
Know.
Gloria James coming on the show. We're not going to ask her about LeBron though. That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to be the episode.
We want to know how she makes her famous jambalaya, and she's not even from the South, so let's figure it out.
We should strongly hint at the fact that we're not going to ask any LeBron questions, but not actually say it, so that we still get the views right. But then people watch the entire thing, and they're just angry afterwards.
But when the show starts, we can show her the LeBron tracker that we're going to have made that shows how many times we've said his name on said podcast.
Yes, right before that.
Yeah,
right at the very beginning of it.
Yeah, at the very beginning, and that's the only time we do it.
We'll give them a little video tribute.
Each show. We got to keep
we do video tribute where we say LeBron like 318 times. Or actually, we should say it 38. We should get one where we say it 38,000 times. 38,380. I don't know if that's a lot. I think that is a lot. No, that'd be possible. But yeah, we'll get her that. We'll get it nice and like buttered up, right? And then it's all about Gloria from there on out.
Yep, absolutely. Talking about her 1987 Toyota Corolla that she drove while LeBron was a baby.
Her first car was a '79 Buick Regal.
But you know, in 2006, as soon as he got that money, she was rolling. It wasn't just him riding style.
Oh no! Do you think? Oh no! No way! No way! His parent guardian is getting any of that money. Oh, they're getting all of it. Oh, gotcha.
Right.
He can't oversee his own finances. Gotcha. So it's theirs. Like, how would you not? I'd be like, Gloria, I would have done exactly the fucking same thing. What are you talking about? What is wrong with that? It's because he wasn't fucking pro. What is that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You can't pay an entertainer. They're entertainers. You can't pay them to do their crap. To like go out and play basketball?
Hang on, Dan. At the high school level, though, I mean,
LeBron James was.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why there was that slap on the wrist. You know what I mean?
Well, obviously, we're only talking about the people. If anybody's getting paid, if your parents are getting paid for you to play in high school, like fuck, man.
Yeah.
God damn. Were you going Duke? Were you going Duke?
Yeah. What?
You going to Duke?
Yeah, they go to Duke. What genetic testing do I need to do? Genetic manipulation do I need to do while my wife's pregnant for my sperm in order to get me a super baby? That's what.
Yes.
That's what I want to know, Dan.
Well, Stax, I already know this because I've been studying it already. We have a kit that we order, okay, and we can splice the DNA in home. Absolutely. Not a joke. We'll get it. We'll get it going. It's gonna be your kid's gonna be like 6'5". Good build, athletic build.
Dan, I'm not trying to be all gruesome here, but you know what we need to do? We need to sneak into LeBron's house, and I don't care if it's Ken or him, but somehow we need to make sure that semen doesn't land on those bed sheets, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, we could do that, or you could just do like because Bronny and fucking Bryce are probably just spraying that shit everywhere. So like we can just go in after like a party, in their dorm room.
That's too easy. Yeah, that's too easy.
That's shooting fish in a barrel there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, granted, Kentucky already asked him, but I'm sure he went on a recruiting trip to Louisville, and I'm sure they showed him the dorm room where all the strippers are held.
like people just start doing that now. They just started doing that because he's gonna be really good at basketball. He's like, fucking people just take me to strip clubs and shit. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. This is what it is.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's good shit.
Right. It's just. But anyway, we'll collect it. It's just
absolutely
somewhere. Yeah. We don't even have to be in the room. We just be afterwards.
Get some medical gloves. I don't know if we gotta have a hazmat suit on. I don't know.
No, I don't think you have to have a hazmat suit.
You
know, straight rubber gloves. No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and just
we need to get that Harry Potter fucking invisible cloak.
there'll be like carpet fibers and stuff in it. Like, guys, we can't test this. This is
this
like,
is faulty.
oh, shit.
This is faulty.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep it clean.
Yeah.
What is this, on gum? Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, we just kind of neither one of us wanted to pick it up, so we kind of just threw it around on the ground for a little bit.
Yeah, we just kind of threw it. Yeah.
Oh, good God.
We gotta have like a little backpack cooler to put it in as soon as we like to transport it.
We open it and like the fucking smoke comes out. It's like, oh, yes. Did you put dry ice in there? Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's more for the effect.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit's awesome.
All right.
Yeah, we just went off the fucking rails there at the end, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm actually not sorry. Fuck them.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. Gloria,
fuck you. Was it Will?
Podcast.
Will, are you the one watching? Are you the watcher, Will? Have you seen that show on Netflix? It's called The Watcher.
I have not seen it. Is it good?
It's actually really good.
Is it good?
I wanted to think it was gonna be like one of those dumb like half horror drama.
Yeah, have you watched that new one on HBO? I can't think of the name of it. Everybody's so hot on it right now. I can't think of the name of it. It's based on a video game. I can't think of the name of it right now. But
not Black Mirror.
No, apparently it's super hot right now though, but I can't think of the name of it. Oh, Stand By.
What is it?
Oh no, I'm saying Stand By as in hang on, I'm gonna look I'm gonna look it up.
But can't you see an HBO series being called Stand By though too? Like
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Stand By.
I don't know about HBO. HBO usually
Stand by me, Dan. Stand by me. You know.
Stand by me.
Stand by me. Oh, The Last of Us. The Last of Us, Dan. That's what it's called. The Last.
I did start watching that. Yes. It's good.
Is it good? Is it good?
It's hard to do original zombie type stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they did a pretty good job. It's like it's not original.
People said it's basically just a ripoff of The Walking Dead. Is that accurate?
It's like kind of. It's like there was a show also on HBO that was called. It's like The Walking Dead meets this show. And I can't think of the name right now. I think it was like something about it's not Contagion because that's actually a movie. It was Pathogen or something like that. And there was an HBO show with a dude, where the people turn into like vampires. They call them Strigoi. Strigoi on the show is what they call them. But they're like running. It's like a mix between those two. Because they have some weird shit that like comes out of their mouth and shit. The zombie people do, but they can still like run full speed. I don't know, dude. It's like the scary kind that like don't just walk they can like run and shit but they're all like really clumsy, so like run into everything. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Those ones. Absolutely. Those are my favorite kind. The crazy Russ Westbrook ones. The Russ Westbrook zombies. That's what they are. Are they the Russ Westbrook ones or like the normal slow walking ones?
The normal slow walking
Russ Westbrook ones. Yeah, they just run into you see them like people like run around a corner all dramatically, right? And then like the zombie comes like full speed and just like hits a chair and like knocks over a whole table and like into the wall, but they're like way faster.
That's Russ.
Yeah, that's Russ Westbrook. He's way faster than everybody else, but he just can't stay on a straight line.
Oh,
it's true.
To end the show though, I want Russ to end up on at least a playoff contender. Damn.
I can genuinely tell you that Russ Westbrook won me over. So everybody's gonna hate his stint in LA, dude, and it made me respect that motherfucker even more, dude. Like that dude is a fucking
that he still played hard,
dog.
even though he was fucking, even though it didn't end well. I'm glad it's like we told Josie earlier. It doesn't matter the circumstance. He's gonna play fucking hard every single night, regardless.
Absolutely. Hey, Sax, Dog.
He's a dog. That's exactly what he is, man.
Yes,
he's a dog.
Yeah. Dog.
Sure.
You gotta get. It's more of a dog. Yes.
Yes, it is.
So keep working on your. I want to see the improvement.
I will.
Of your impression of anybody, really.
Absolutely.
Because
do
you get inspiration from the dude that's on there, don't you?
I do.
Because he's fucking awesome, dude. That guy is he's
fantastic.
Not only like a good narrator guy, he would be like their anchor host.
Is that the Packer guy? That's the Packer guy, right?
Yes.
The Packer fan? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Who does the Lou Holtz? The Lou Holtz voice is like the greatest.
Dude, no lie, Dan. I fucking almost pee myself just a little bit every time I listen.
I was laughing so fucking hard. Which one did I hear the other day, dude, that he did that I was like, what in the fuck, dude? This guy's fucking awesome. It was Tony Romo. He was doing Tony Romo, dude. And I was like, what in the fuck? It's so good. Like, because you don't realize he does this shit, but like he took
he does
to end the show, really. Romo
on
the fucking intervention shit is fucking hilarious. Because like, dude, you know that he is just golfing all day long, drunk. Like he has a Michelob Ultra fucking sponsorship. He fucking works for Michelob Ultra. This motherfucker is drinking all
This shit's
day.
Water, by the way. Dan, I've fallen in love with Michelob Ultra. It's fucking water.
It's fucking delicious.
Love it.
And
Michelob, if you want to sponsor the show, gladly.
Like a 12-pack a week would be fucking perfect compensation for us to rep the fuck out of you at the beginning of every show.
Yeah.
Like drink Michelob Ultra. Like I'll be wearing a fucking Michelob Ultra hat and shit. Like whatever you want us to do. Like I'll get a neck tat. I'll get one right here. It's just Mick Ultra's fucking logo. Like right in the middle, in color.
Dedication.
If we just get that's going to be a little bit more than a 12-pack a week.
Yeah,
but we'll talk about terms.
Put a Michelob Ultra in my second bedroom. Michelob Ultra bar.
You look great on that wall, right? You look great on that wall right behind you, Stacks. A fucking Michelob Ultra.
Yes, it
Michelob
would.
Ultra poster.
Yes, it would.
A gigantic.
Keep singing. Preach it. Dan.
Light up.
Preach it.
Light up.
Light up. Yes.
You know what this American flag could be? You know what this American flag could be? Side of a Michelob Ultra box.
Absolutely. Hell yes. It's got the colors for it, Dan. You can turn it up. You can turn. Hell yeah.
A 10x6 one.
10x6.
10 foot by 6. We'll rep the fuck out of it. We'll drink it the whole time too. In the can.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in the can, bottle. Shit. You want me to inject it in my eye? Like Donald wanted us to do with the
Michelob's.
Yeah, anyway.
Michelob's like board, their chairman are meeting, and they're like, yeah, we got these two fucking idiots from Nebraska that said they'll literally do anything if we just like send them free Michelob Ultra. He's like, how much do they want? He's like, not even very much. He's like, they asked for like a case a month.
My ass, Dan. I'll get a 10 on my ass.
One of them said that they will adorn their entire room, including themselves, completely with Michelob Ultra fucking tattoos.
1,000%.
Fake tattoos, and wear it for an entire show.
Dan,
like,
Dan, I'm cutting this clip right now, and I'm putting it on Instagram. I'm putting it on Twitter, and I'm adding Michelob Ultra because we need to be recognized and give us a sponsor because we deserve it.
Is Michelob a Miller company, or is that? I'll switch it out.
Yeah,
if you get me bottle.
Yeah, you'll clean up. You'll clean up for Michelob. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Your whole fucking room will be Michelob Ultra.
Like Dave Chappelle says, he's like, I don't give a fuck what comes out of my mouth. He's like, I've done commercials for Coke and Pepsi. He's like, which one tastes better? He's like, well, Pepsi paid me most recently, so tastes better.
Pepsi. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So tastes better. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. Michelob Ultra, we don't give a fuck, or any other sponsors really.
Yeah, for real. Anything.
We'll shamelessly plug it. I'll write I'll put a sticker on the back of my wall right where I do my podcast at that says plug sponsor and fucking exclamation points. I'll have a timer that goes off every 3 minutes.
He'll just rant for 5 minutes about how great your product is.
Because I will start using it if I get it set for free.
We will. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
And because it's free, it's a win-win for you guys. You get it repped. We love it. Bam. Yeah. See how this works?
You know, why do you think Pat McAfee reps Bud Light? It's because he enjoys it.
He enjoys it, and he believes in it as a person.
Or
they're paying him a lot of money. Either one, guys.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, though, Dan. Let's be honest.
It is. For us, it would be because we believe in our products.
I do.
But
I would believe in Michelob. I believe in Michelob Ultra. I got one right here. Probably gonna have another one later. 95 calories, by the way.
Like, there's not a whole lot of things that I dislike when they're free. Like, I don't know if ever getting, somebody could be giving me like those old TV trays. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'd be like, here's a bunch of TV trays. I'd be like, fucking hey, these TV trays are working out. They're free.
Absolutely.
Like I'm using them for something.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
I mean, the
it
fuck?
doesn't matter what it is. We'll
guys just drop them off and compliment me.
Yeah,
like it's
find
great.
a will, find a way. Yeah,
these things are fucking sweet. I mean, not real well built, but they work. Exactly.
They do the trick. Absolutely.
Michelob Ultra does the trick.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, especially when you're parched. When water's not available, drink yourself a Michelob Ultra. For real.
When you're Tony Romo and you wake up for the third consecutive day and play 36 holes.
36.
At 4 different golf courses. And then try and go do a fucking Sunday night game. Sunday afternoon game after you've been drinking all day long. And he's guys, and I'll let you know a little secret. Tony Romo not drinking Mick Ultra very often anyway. Tony Romo probably drinking scotch. Probably some really, really good scotch.
Say, some a little bit different than Michelob.
Something on ice that he gets refreshed every hole by somebody who follows behind him with a cart.
Unless he sees TMZ unless he sees TMZ in the bushes, then he's got to pull his Michelob out of his back pocket.
He's like, he just poses.
Real quick.
Enjoying a Michelob.
Hey, Michelob. Absolutely.
If you're always doing it, Stacks, it can all you got nothing to hide. Shit. I'm here drinking Michelob Ultra all day, Michelob Ultra.
Dan, I'm dead ass. I'm gonna get a Michelob Ultra poster. I'm gonna hang that shit, and one day we're gonna be sponsored. I'm telling you.
I'll get a light behind it and everything. Get some light going behind it, like a big I'll even move over in the frame. Like I'll move over here.
Yeah.
Right, and then you just do head. I mean, I'll just get completely out of the picture. Actually, I could probably just be
yeah.
And then we'll just do a whole.
We're
screen.
a podcast, Dan. We don't need our faces in the shop.
They really are not necessary. Like we both have faces for radio too.
Absolutely, we do. Beautiful man, you are.
Should just stick it over there. Yeah.
There we go.
Keep in mind, Mick Ultra.
Yeah.
Keep it
absolutely.
up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Hey guys, we said we are gonna do like an hour, but at the same time, I don't.
Yeah. We did an hour and a half.
You guys are still hanging out.
But you're welcome. Congratulations. Yeah. Well, Dan, you got anything else for the people?
She said you're welcome. Congratulations.
I did. I said you're welcome.
I think we're good. Hey, Stacks, are you running this thing? I'm supposed to be running this thing out right now, huh? I didn't have to start. I didn't start producing this video, so I wasn't. I got it now. True. I got to run it out when it happens.
Okay.
I mean,
cool.
see, that way it'll just never happen.
Yeah.
You know
well, Josie, she's like, "Are you ready to do the intro? You've never done this before."
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Shit, my sleep. You just did it.
I did. I got on here and I said, "Top of the morning, motherfuckers. Top of the afternoon. Whatever time it is. I don't know."
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cut some scenes out of it.
Yeah,
I'll cut it out and I'll send you my regular every week review videos in which I point out mistakes and advantages that we took of the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're dead ass serious about this shit, Dan, and we want to improve ourselves.
I'm in the fucking
any profession, motherfuckers.
Film room like fucking Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah, you are. You don't need EMP. You don't need ESPN Plus. It's just Dan Warner Inc. That's all
just
that
on
is.
There, and then I go back and listen to every succeeding podcast and
absolutely.
Take further notes because you can never be too diligent.
Really. No, not at all. You don't want to repeat yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
In some respects. Anyway,
did I say LeBron this show?
Oh well, that's different. That's just we're trying to get paid advertisements.
Right.
For that one too. So whoever wants to sponsor the ticker, the LeBron ticker, feel free. Michelob, if you're interested, we want a LeBron ticker. Idea. Thank you. Absolutely.
Do you think we get in trouble if we just put a Michelob fucking logo underneath? And then when Michelob
comes
definitely contacted us about copyright infringement, we just say that it's for you guys, and we act like crazy stalkers.
Absolutely.
Like we did it for you guys though. It's for you guys, Mick Ultra. And they're like, what? These guys are fucking weird.
Don't care.
Like,
we don't care.
All we want is free Mick Ultra. We'll talk about it all the time. Like,
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Buy the truckload. Bring that shit.
We have to sign some like 36-page long contract that neither one of us reads. We're just like,
and then we gotta hire a lawyer. I gotta go out here in Lincoln and hire me a fucking lawyer.
to just read over
Dan,
it.
are
And
you
then,
sure we should sign this? Dan's like, fucking go for it.
it's fine. How much money are they giving us up front? $36,000. Yeah, go ahead and sign sign here and here.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then
yeah, no questions asked. Yeah.
And free Mick Ultra.
Yeah.
You
want me to,
yeah,
you
where
want
do I
me to
sign
shave my you want me to shave my sack in the logo of the Michelob Ultra? I'm here for that.
Yeah. Is this first and second born signed off?
Yeah.
To? The third one you can have though. Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, I mean, you're only taking two of them. I mean,
yeah, that works.
We could get through this.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. We'll take it.
And there's a devil clause at the end. It's just you sold your soul to the devil. Like after they're done with it, then the devil gets the whole thing. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently so.
They're saying just to cover all their bases. They don't even know if devil's real or not, but they just cover all their bases at the end. Just it's that thorough. It's got a devil clause.
And then at the end of everything, we just have to say drink responsibly.
Yes. At some point, as long as you guys say the words drink and responsibly, that also works for our demographic.
It does.
If you say those two words separately, if you come back on the air 10 minutes later and say those words at the same time, that's fine too. Like as long as you say them.
Yeah. Right.
We don't want people to drink responsibly though, because
that
would put us out of business.
Yeah, it would. Absolutely.
So keep up.
Yes.
I'm gonna go drink excessively.
But yeah, we need less Ubers, is what they're saying. Less Uber drivers.
You know where I think I'm going, Stacks?
Where are you going?
To the liquor store. You know what I'm gonna get?
You're gonna get some
Mick Ultra.
You're gonna get some fucking Mick Ultra is what you're gonna get.
I'll be back on in 15 minutes, Mick Ultra.
Because you like the fact that it's 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories.
I'm trying to watch my girlish figure, and it's hard these days.
Absolutely, yeah.
So and you know what? I'm a huge Tony Romo fan.
Yeah,
I think
you are.
So me and Rome's are gonna hang out apparently.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
regular watch of the show.
You're making fun of him for playing 36 rounds of golf. You're gonna be joining him soon, Dan. Pebble Beach. Dan,
I was not mocking that lifestyle. That's my dream lifestyle.
No, I understand that. No, I get that.
I know. Just
I know, but it was. I know. I get you, but it was just funny though, because you're all about it. So it is what it is.
I know. Like I think that would be. I mean, what else? What better can you get? Like, isn't he married? Who's he married to? Some ridiculously hot chick. It's in a commercial with him.
It used to be Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson, but not anymore. So I don't know.
Hey, last thing, really. Shout out to Jessica Simpson.
Absolutely.
When she made that joke about what is it, tuna of the sea, or is fish of the sea, or whatever?
Fish of the sea, yes.
Fish of the it's like what is the actual term though?
It escapes me at this moment. I know what you're talking about. It escapes me
anyway,
at this moment.
You know what? See, we can't even figure out what it actually is in the first place. She got dogged for it. She got dogged for all that fucking shit about that because people were like, "Oh, she's so stupid." I thought the exact same thing at the time. Not Joe. I mean, I was obviously like 10 years younger than her. But like I thought the same thing. I was like, that's not like that dumb, because I kind of had to figure that out too when I first saw Tuna Can. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just had never seen one before, which is probably what to make fun of her for.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make fun of her for something, it'd probably just be that she's never seen a tuna can. but like, not that she didn't understand
the term. Her, like you said, why would you when you're her? When the fuck would you ever need to look at a tuna can?
Their advertising's not the most straightforward.
Yeah,
it's a little
definitely
weird,
not.
And it's not real great as far as projection goes. So Jessica Simpson, we're fans, and I like your sister's music better because I didn't really ever listen to your music, but I feel like you'd be pretty cool. You could.
Yeah.
You want to come on the show?
Chill. As long as she's wearing some Daisy Dukes and some short shorts, I'm cool.
I'm thinking it's cool. I'm thinking we'd be fine with it if she was just sweatshirt at her house.
Yeah, that too.
Like, this is Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, no makeup.
Wouldn't it be? We'd be like, okay, this is.
Yeah. This is cool. Yeah,
feels less formal.
You're the Midwestern in you is coming out, Jessica. Yeah.
And you clearly did not make any plans previous to this podcast. It was clearly not a very big deal to you, so you're just kind of at your house. It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
Awesome. No, that's how it's supposed to
be. Candace Crawford, by the way, Dan, Tony Romo's wife. They've been married since 2011.
Yeah, I think she's in a couple of commercials with him. Smoking hot.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, what did you like? What we think was going on?
Yeah. Right. Like
Tony Romo's just like, I don't know. I can't get any women.
He's just gonna. He's gonna marry somebody that looks like a dog.
Not happening.
Not happening.
You seen that, man? Those dimples.
Yeah.
I mean,
dimples.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he can golf, you know?
Yeah, he can.
Right down our alley.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I got it. All right, buddy. Hey.
All right.
Are you gonna come on that? Are you off for the night?
Yeah, I'm off. I got some things going on this evening, so unfortunately.
I'm gonna talk to you after the show about something tonight.
Okay, sounds good. I'll talk. Yeah.
All right.
I'll stick around.
Thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you. Yeah, our
fucking
first annual trade deadline special. So
this is the first annual.
That's exciting. First annual.
Starting the streak. And
absolutely.
5 of 5. 5 of 5 on the the NBA mystery.
Yeah, 5 of 5. I believe so. 5 of 5.
You should probably rep that. What's that on?
It's a good question. Pirtle.
You used to see it. What is it?
Pirtle. Yaka Pirtle. It's Pirtle's last name. Pirtle.
Is it really?
Yeah. Pirtle.
That's what it's called? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
That's what we're using.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's see where the
if Pirtle also
is.
wants to sponsor us too, we'll play some games.
Jakob? Or
Jakob Pirtle.
Jakob Pirtle, everybody. And Greg Popovich.
Go Suns, baby.